Yeah, I'm lost and numb, cold to the touch. I pretend like I don't remember your name. Every masterpiece turns to blasphemy. When I close my eyes, yeah, I still see your face. We were the thunder and the lightning, burning fire started from a spark. I would spend you just to watch you twirl. It was us against the world. You were the rain falling on my skin. Yeah, I was dying when you pulled me in. I was your rebel and you were my girl. It was us against the world. Yeah, I'm pale gray, all dust and fade. When I call for you, all I hear back is pain. Every song must end, even diamonds fade. When the darkness comes, I'll count up my mistakes. We were the thunder and the lightning, burning fire that started from a spark. I would spend you just to watch you twirl. It was us against the world. You were the rain falling on my skin. Yeah, I was dying when you pulled me in. I was your rebel and you were my girl. It was us against the world. We were the thunder and the lightning. Open wounds and closing doors. Been here before, not again. We cannot hide our nasty scars. Too many sorries. What would happen now if you stay? You won't know if you walk away. Only heaven will play our song now before you go. Can you tell me where the hope has gone? Can you tell me where the love went wrong? Do you remember what it sounds like? We can turn the love back on. We can turn the love back on. We can turn the love back on. Power's out, the truth unfolds. Our naked souls, once again, can make us work with broken parts and silent heartbeats. What would happen now if you stay? You won't know if you walk away. Only heaven will play our song now before you go. Can you tell me where the hope has gone? Can you tell me where the love went wrong? Do you remember what it sounds like? We can turn the love back on. We can turn the love back on. Again, floating through the silence in my cold skin. My body is wearing thin. My fears tell me I'll never win. My body is wearing thin.
Welcome back to BFNations. Yeah, so we're up for the second match for today, and it will be Virtual Team versus Vertex. Again on Division 1 and PlayStation 4. And I was supposed to be accompanied by Cyréus today, but I have no idea where he went. I guess he'll be back in a second, but if not, then it will be commentated by me again. Anyway, we can take a bit of a look how the teams have performed previously. So the virtual team actually managed to get into the 4th spot on the seeding tournament, and the Vertex is on the spot 5. So these are definitely the teams that are on a similar level, at least based on the seeding tournament. And they did not face each other during the seeding tournament, so we're about to say, or see really which team is better here. And what else? This is pretty much the last match for the first weekend on Division 1 for the PlayStation side, so after this we have gone through all of the division matches for this specific side of the divisions we're hosting this time of the year. And I think I got Cyréus' company back. Are you there?
Yes, I'm here. Sorry, it was my microphone. I'm rejoining the call and screen. Here we go. What's up, everyone? We're ready for this awesome second match. Vertex versus Vicetone. Here we go.
So yeah, I'm still waiting for the invite for the match, and hopefully I'll be getting it before the actual match will be starting, so we actually can see how the match itself is going.
Indeed.
And I think I just received it, so we should be good to go in a few.
Perfect. So we're gonna see Giant Shadow again.
It will be starting with the Sinai Desert, but the
okay.
Giant Shadow will be the second map indeed.
Awesome.
And if you haven't done that yet, you can of course bet your battle coins for the team that you think is going to be winning. And you have about 16 minutes again to bet, so take your time or do the betting now. At least you know it's 16 minutes you have time here from here on out. And Sempitonal, thanks for your 100 bits.
Yes.
You would have needed to bet only one more bit and you would have taken the weak spot first.
Come on, Sam. There's one bite. Grab the star. So yes, thanks to Pelotic Play the Game for the host. Thanks for Nero for the follow 1 hour ago. Same with Diago SS. And oh, Sam just cheered another 2,200. Nice.
Yeah, thanks for the bits again. And now you actually got the first place. So anyone there who might have the bits, it's really easy to take the first spot if you prefer to do that. But thanks for the bits anyway, Sempi.
Yep. It's gonna be some fun second match that's gonna happen in a few seconds. From now, can wait to see honestly which team's gonna win between those two. Gonna be an intense match for both. Fast-paced selection. We may go also in overtime for this one. So yep, virtual team versus team Vertex. Here's a nice logo by both.
Yeah, we're just waiting for one last player to join the server and we will be kicking off this match.
Indeed. And see the also all the match and the participant and the on tournament, which is our partner. So it's really nice interface and all that. So really cool. You can see all the division right there. We try to stream one, so about how to watch the next Battlefield reveal. Oh, there's an Easter egg to watch the next one.
Yeah, the reveal for the next Battlefield, which seems to be called Battlefield V, will be done next Wednesday, I think. Am I correct on the day? That's 23rd, right? Yes, that's Wednesday, indeed.
96 hours and less. Right.
So definitely looking forward for that, what DICE and EA has up for us. But for now, we'll be focusing on this match, and we're actually starting to load into the actual game, so we're not too far off from starting this one.
Indeed. And wait, my friend, it's gonna start. Cyanide Desert Redux. Thanks to everyone for being there and for Chaos for hosting. Thanks for Semp again for the bits a few seconds ago. Here we go.
So the link that I posted on the chat, you should be seeing, it's the tournament page for Division 1, 2 and 3 from the PlayStation Europe side. So technically each platform on each region has their own tournament page, and that specific link is for the PlayStation Europe. So if you're interested to take a look into the matches that will be upcoming and, well, how have the teams performed? As I said earlier, this will be the last match for this weekend for PlayStation 4 Europe on Division 1.
So, here we go, guys. So Vertex in the blue side, blue team, virtual team in the red one. We can see one player from Vertex and Particles going for the Overwatch.
It sounds like your mic is lagging around, sir. I wonder what's going on with that. But anyway, it's Team Vertex who has the early lead on the flag itself, even though the body counts on the flag is tied at the moment. Neither of the teams is making any progress on it. Now Vertex with the by the kill of Opus manages to get that advantage on it for a second.
Nice kill by Legolas. Then kill right after by Dolphus, who revived his teammate. One mortar, 2 teammate, 3 teammate now. On the water tower side of this point. 2 people at the Overwatch, so it's a little bit outnumbered by the red at the moment. Slowly but surely the color changed for the red one, and there we go.
Opus that tried to push 4 enemy players, did not manage to get any kills out of it, but quite a lot of courage you need to have to face more than half of the enemy team once by yourself. Anyway, 0 Hour asking on the chat when will Omniscient be playing, and you can check the schedule down there in the panels on our Twitch page. So you should be seeing the time for that specific match, and if I remember correctly, it should be at 23 or 11 PM at EST time. Or is it EDT time? I'm not too sure what was the East Standard Daylight Saving Time short code for it, but yeah, 11 PM Eastern Summer Time, however you call it.
That ammo's got your name on it.
Indeed. The mortar, and we can see a try by Miles to go to the other side of the point with that particular angle for the mortar at the moment. Opus flanking slowly behind the rock in the shadow of this. Oh, okay, no, you're getting seen by the team enemy, so going back to the 3s on this point. It's still 0-0, guys. No ticket by, I mean, anyone.
That's interesting. We've been playing 2.5 minutes and no tickets for either team, although now Vertex actually got their first one.
Oh, 1 ticket by Vertex. Here we go. 2. So as soon as we speak of that, maybe it's going to be fast and furious now. So
it seems like I've forgotten to turn the over. What are these? Oh, lights. Player lights on. That definitely needs to be on there. Quite nice kill with the mortar by Miles. It seems like the virtual team needs to push from all the way their spawn.
yes.
You have Paratus with the tank for Vertex, pushing out those enemies, or killing out those enemies who will be pushing from team virtual team. And they're not really making any progress on this flag itself, even though they are using smoke for cover. That was a nice kill by the virtual team tanker. I think the actual shell of the shot hit the enemy and it didn't even explode. Quite accurate shot.
Will Magna be able to have the enemies he's in front of him? If you go for one, you know there's another right there, and you see the third very far. Nice long shot and double kill. Another one for Vertex Magna. The third one is in the same, reloading and got the third. That's what we call a triple kill in the... it was amazing in the feed. So here we go. Still, the color is changing for red. Damn, they're pushing far. Okay.
Even though the sector started quite slow, it seems like after the flag was captured, Vertex has been holding it strongly here, so
Yeah.
it seems like this sector point will be going for Vertex. Indeed.
Nice sector, nice point. So Vertex indeed got the sector. Tank are already respawned. Sometimes that's why you see the tanker redeploy, because he press, but he just don't press on the tank. At the moment, you can spawn at the tank at each beginning of sector. So both team are on the point. The blue colors start to appear. The tank is for the blue team Vertex, the tank is very well placed at the moment. Behind the burn tank at the back of the point. Virtual team trying to push. They taking cover behind the other tank, 2 infantry right there. Nice kill by ED Core. Honestly, as soon as we spawn on him, nice kill. Legolas. Few hit marker. You know there's an enemy there. He's gonna hide and try to cap at the same time.
Let's see.
Kind of.
The tank for the virtual team is really staying at their spawn. I wonder if that's really their plan, or was he just a bit off with their push with the tank? Anyway, Legolas is here going against the tank. Did he just... I don't see that he was killed. Oh, for some reason he turned invisible on our screen.
Yep.
That was interesting.
Here. Yep. And dead. He's dead. Zabushka too easy. The enemy trying to kill with the tank rocket. Killer on the spot. Beacon and kill. Second floor teammate are there, zooming with the changing with the bulldog. Pretty much one of the best side weapon for many in this incursion.
So again, this sector seems to be so that it's starting slow, but now virtual team has managed to get the advantage here with 2 tickets.
So we may see a one on the point score. Killer just spun under beacon, rebarrels, and the bipod used there on the pile wood.
He was alone there on the flag, but luckily there was no Vertex players to challenge him, so that's how they actually managed to keep the flag on their possession, even though the majority of the virtual team was dead at that point.
Yep. Well said. Well done by the leader. Vertex Smile arrived with the Madson and got a kill. Maybe another one. Spreading. Use the advantage of this class for that, so great pushing from him. A third one. Oh,
his teammates gets the kill there.
Yeah. Magma get the kill for him. Nice.
Going for those mortar kills on an enemy that was spotted for a second. Destroying the house at least, if not getting the kill. And Vertex in the possession of the flag on the second sector for the first time here and manages to get 2 tickets for themselves.
Indeed, Magna with the sweepers, that'll be interesting to see. Oh, Dolphus, sorry. 1 kill, getting killed right after by Legolas. It was still a nice try. Fast movement by the light tank of the blue side at the moment. Also, the light tank, when it's climbing up, when you go press left and right, the tank can go significantly faster. So there's a thing that you may see or the tank zigzagging when they up the hill. So it's to go faster, guys.
Oh yeah, Virtual Team has managed to get some players on the flag, but not enough to actually make a difference on the flag possession.
Yep. 4-6 on the ticket side. I'm still quite curious if the tank will be able to clear the two people just right in front of him. Oh, Shadam is tied by the smoke and dodged the kill. I was about to say the kill. Oh, nice, indeed. So the tanks start to see the enemies. The other tank start to appear. So we may see a 1v1 tank right now on the hill. You have to run. Indeed, the AT shot or assault is the word nightmare of the tank. The retreat successful for, let's say, this round of charge by the infantry. Nice kill by, okay, Alpes at the bottom of the screen, pushing, get one kill.
So, the Virtual Team was close there to capture the flags for themselves, but unfortunately they managed to do it. And it seems like Vertex is capturing the last ticket and getting the second point for themselves.
Yeah. Indeed. 2-0 now. Wow, Team Vertex. Fast-paced push. The end of the second sector.
Just to give you guys heads up, you have 1.5 minute time to bet on the teams that you think is going to win. So if you have not done your betting yet, do it now, before it's too late. Vertex with the early lead on the flag. Virtual Team had some people on the burn there, but the Vertex tank manages to take them out pretty efficiently there, so the flag is clear for Team Virtual, and they are starting from their spawn.
Wow. They have time to push. It's only the beginning, let's say, of the point counting of this sector, but indeed, Vertex is well placed. Reba rolls, one kill.
Getting the use of the Pegboard in that weapon and shooting accurately in relatively far range for a automatic weapon like that.
Yes, this is a very powerful weapon for this class. Honestly, a lot of people. Yes, one enemy's right there. 1v1. Miles was in trouble right there. Honestly,
and it seems like Team Virtual Team has managed to get the advantage on the flag and cleared it away from Vertex. So they are getting the burn now, and yeah, Vertex is going from all the way to spawn, so they definitely seem to have lost the flag. And it's for the Virtual Team to see how well they actually can defend the flag itself. The tank is close to their spawn, so I wonder if that will be... It's not really helping too much for the Virtual Team to actually hold the flag, and it seems like Magna is actually going to challenge that tank and maybe try to get it destroyed. Meanwhile, the rest of the team is actually going for the flag quite strongly. It will be a 2v2 on the flag itself. Virtual Team is not pushing for the enemies, they're just keeping the flag position for themselves and getting the tickets, but it seems like... I don't know what was that push by the shot at right there. He basically didn't need to make it, but that basically gave Vertex an easy kill, and now they have the majority of the flag and they're about to capture it.
We have lost objective Charlie.
Yes, EB course pushing 4 people at the moment. He got pretty much 3 of them, 4 of them.
Nice.
So that was a one-man army move right there. Awesome push by EB Core. Great. This is a game changer moment maybe for Virtual Team right here. It's 4v4, 4 at 4. for the ticket, indeed. Yes. Wow.
That was a
play
really
by
nice flag
Unicor.
by him. Getting the whole team
Yes.
out of the flag, and now the virtual team has the flag position again.
Vertex pushing back. One on the point, so yeah. It will be maybe wait. No, okay, it's pushing. Trying to do the same thing. Magna. Oh, very great try, but unfortunately. You see the thing, so yeah, he maybe not stay in the middle. He spot 2-3 enemies, but didn't see exactly where they are. Nice kill still for him against Legolas. Oh, and 2 enemies flank him. So, virtual team is really powerful on this point.
Yes, they definitely
Only
seem to be
one
taking
ticket.
their first point.
Yes. I mean, will not jinx it, but yes. Okay, here we go, guys. Officially, nice.
So yeah, virtual team definitely got the last point on the sector there, and definitely starting the second half of the map with a bit more confident situation there. They definitely have the chances to win the whole map still, so we'll see
Yes.
how will the teams react.
Which side their board was pretty much equal. Okay, so 46 again, 44. Pretty much, the first point was in favor of Vertex, but indeed, maybe because of the momentum of the last point, virtual team will be able to. I don't know. We'll see. It's gonna be the skills also. And Sam, you have a lot of battle point by this little waiting before the round, so nice. Here we go, guys. It started. Water Tower 5v5 Vertex virtual team for this Division 1. Second round, 2 versus 1 in favor of Vertex. So team not waiting. Both know that they have to rush a little bit on the point for this first, let's say, try.
Smoke is thrown and teams are on the flag. Vertex again with an early lead on the Axel burn, but we'll see. It's tied at the moment.
Is very, yeah, tight 4v4. The color isn't even moving. BB Core watching the Overwatch. The tank is at the Overwatch now, so okay. We have one tank. Maybe the mortar will be able to kill it, but awesome positioning for this tank at the moment. Yep.
So virtual team getting the advantage on the flag. Only 2 guys alive for themselves in the Axel burn area. 3 of them now. Neither of the teams are making really strong pushes against the other team or other team on the flag itself, so they're just trying to keep those bodies on the flags as long as they just can and maybe leave the killing more for the tank and stuff. But it seems like Vertex actually made a push kind of there, so they lost their hiding spots and now they're going to be getting some speed from their spawn.
They're pretty far now, so they have to push. The tank have an overview. It's gonna advance to be sure maybe to have, because you know there's one or two guys. Indeed, the rocket are straight up in the direction. Smoke at the midway, even before pushing. EB4 going through that. Opus also. Who's gonna win?
Did not see the enemy through the smoke, and when he saw it was too late for him to aim at him.
Indeed.
Ooh, Magma missing most of his shots here and gets killed. And Vertex again has been wiped from the flag area, so virtual team is looking quite strong.
Legolas waiting. Let's see at the very first line. You know teammates are there. The tank. Yeah.
Interestingly, virtual team is not really taking the positions for defending the flag on the early or the front side of the front line. There's kind of stayed behind the flag for a bit too long, from my point of view, to actually try to keep Vertex at their spawn. But for now, they have managed to do it mainly, anyway. So it's still working out for them.
Legolas got a nice. Oh, and he got the anti-tank grenade still, yeah. Ammo now. Oh, he
just get the kill with the grenade, though.
Also, awesome. Wow.
Bit of a revenge after the death. Yeah, the Vertex tank has finally pushed all the way for the flag, and we'll see if the Vertex will have enough time to get players on the flag, since virtual team is about to get their 10th ticket here, so it seems like the game will be tied in any second now.
Yes. Here we go. Very well said, indeed.
I guess it's really good idea to push with the tank at the very end of the sector, because you will be getting a new one without any respawn penalty anyway, so for the next sector I mean, so it's definitely a good idea to push the tank at the end of it, even though it might be ending badly.
So it's going straight up through the enemy team. A little bit too close up to me. Miles with the mortar at great place, but the enemies were hiding behind it. This tank is really one of the key points.
Yeah, I think the mortar actually got some hits on 3 enemies there, but no kills. No kills for him. So yeah, Vertex definitely has started strong for the next, or the second half of this map. And yeah, they're pretty much controlling the kill feed at the moment. Magna only infantry player alive for Team Vertex, and he's going for a flank, and it seems like he has been spotted at least by the tank. Oh, it seems like the virtual team is focusing on getting out the tank now. Yes, they managed to do it, by Legolas finishing the kill with the AD grenade.
Well done by Legolas. So yes, we're waiting for Team Vertex to get back on this point now. Here we go, seeing that we have 2 guys now on the courtyard of Bravo. The tanks though is straight up at the middle and ready to wait for them as soon as they will go up to the stairs. So nope, choose to stay back. flank this building. We know there's an enemy there. Will he be able to? Oh, okay.
So the Team Virtual is pretty much all on the flag here. They are not giving the Vertex any chance to get that flag from themselves. DROELOE here with the flank from behind is not able to get any kills with it though. And it seems like second point on this half will be going for Virtual Team again. So
yes,
that's going to be a tough situation for Vertex on this last sector on the second half. So in this situation, if the third sector on the second half will be captured by Virtual Team, they will be winning the map. But if it will be Vertex gaining their third point now, it will be going to be 2 rounds of overtime. And we're about to see which one will be happening.
Indeed. The right side is superior on C9. Maybe good observation. I mean, I know you guys know the game so completely honestly. Can I change my bet, Sam? No, you cannot, bro. Sorry, mate. Sorry for that. Go power. Well, yes, welcome in the chat. Help me see Kato, by the way. And yes, go Virtual Team. Go. Only the sector is even for both sides. Oh, okay. I mean, that's the game, bro. Observation. Look at us pushing this left side actually on this equal point. We'll say Miles with the mortar.
So if we're talking about the how even each side is on this specific map, and we look the history of this specific match that we're spectating, the Virtual Team definitely got the same points on the previous 2 sectors as Vertex got on the first half of the game. So if it goes again similarly like that, it would mean that Vertex would be capturing this flag. But we'll see if Virtual Team is able to push it. At the moment, Vertex is in the lead with 3 tickets and still in the possession of the flag, but it's not. They're losing the flag at the moment, so.
Indeed. Pretty much at each time we say that the color is changing. It can be fast on this. 3 people from the red team, from Virtual Team, are now in the runes part. It's true that even from this view, the point is pretty much symmetrical. So yeah, Dollars with the auto loading extended. 1 enemy. No, but it was a great try. Zabuka got him with the tank. Zolak the killer with the reader rolls. Oh, that's another kill. Opus. I suppose that was an intense 1v1 right here. Oh, another one. Dollars came back to finish the cover on this left side of the point.
So yeah, at the moment on the burn, we're pretty much exchanging kills from team to team, so it doesn't seem to be moving too much on any direction, but majority of the time the flag is still held by Vertex, and they're definitely going for that third point for themselves.
Nice to kill 1 revive by Dollars. This part, many team push by this side of this point, from what I can say that's over the time, so, but yeah.
Yeah, Virtual Team
really
has been...
for the Virtual Team.
Yeah, Virtual Team has been wiped from the flag, and now they're definitely facing this tough situation here to actually push for the flag, and they don't really have time to wait around for it, so... it seems like the tanker for Vertex is making some damage on the persons pushing for the flag, so they are definitely not in their full health at the actual flag, but they are taking it.
Indeed, it was the last push from Virtual Team. The hope of stopping all this
did not manage to burn the flag fast enough.
No, tiebreaker 1.
Oh. Yeah, we'll be seeing the 2 overtime rounds now.
Yes. Well, this one is going to be a draw. Let's see, Lawrence. Now the bets are closed, my dear friends. We have pretty much 10, 15, 16, maybe 20 minutes sometime at the beginning of the stream to bet on both teams. So yeah, you will know for the time. You will like 5 minutes, 10 minutes, well, maybe 20 minutes later. But yeah, next match you will know. 3-3 for this one. So great push by Virtual Team. Vertex managed to get back at the end for another point. It's going to be interesting to see this tiebreaker. Maybe we're going to have a draw. Lawrence, it's gonna be fun. It's all good, guys. It's pretty much nice, and we also learn it's pretty much a new side. They opened to 5 people squad also recently in this game, so more people probably will join. So Incursion, it's still a great mode to see, and I love honestly this map. This third point, as all we know now, Lawrence say it's the most fair, but I love the two. Not hours. Let's say we guess what 25 minutes. I guess in 30 minutes gonna be. Don't know. Well, yeah. People have to switch side also too, right? Well, 10 seconds.
We'll see how long it will be taking. There's technically no time limit here, but
no.
The overtime could be over in 5 minutes or it could be over in 20 minutes. So we'll see how it will be going. Anyway, based on the previous results, it's Magna or Team Vertex that is on the stronger side at the moment. So we'll see if they'll be able to capitalize on that.
Indeed, we'll see.
Virtual Team in the possession of the flag. With 2 tickets lead. Seems like Vertex is waiting for the rest of the team to spawn back into the game and then make the push.
Yes. Often 2 people in the building that were 2 virtual team member were. The beacon was pretty much at the front line, I think, for virtual team. Still, a teammate respawned quickly, so maybe it was the same beacon that was for. Dahl is pushing this particular building, which is very great, let's say, to wait and charge when you arrive from there. Here we go. Wow. The staircase is clean.
Oh, the virtual team is definitely going on with mortar against the other mortar. So. Yeah, Miles gets 1 kill with the mortar there. And Vertex now with the possession of the flag and about to get the tickets tied for this set. So
here we go. The red tank is far. Blue team is placed in front of the point. So, yes, so far, so good for Vertex team on this point. They managed to get it tied and maybe to take the lead.
Thomas did not see the enemy down there, but gets killed by the cow down there, I think. Yeah. Oh, that's an interesting challenge by Legolas. Around the corner with a pistol and managed to win Obus, who was actually standing around with the river rolls. And virtual team with the lead, 2 tickets.
Yep. We're at the flag B with Legolas also. Same point. And the latch crossroad. So watching and got 1 kill on Opus again, which was Mortar of the blue team. Another squad assist count is a kill, so a lot of hit marker on enemies. From the Overwatch view, only 2 blue team members was about to push the red team. Zabuka 2 with the tank. Yes, he knows someone's there.
We are losing objective butter.
Spots the other tank.
Also here
oh, 1 shot and gets the kill.
Wow. Headshot on the tank.
So virtual team only 2 tickets away from getting the 4th point. Now only 1 ticket away. And it's definitely looking strong in getting
We are
that one
losing
since,
objective butter.
well, they are losing the flag, but they still have the tank into play on the actual
Yes.
flag, so that might help them out a bit. Although, the tank needs to be retreating from the flag to heal, or repair to be correct term. So it's all about the infantry player for the virtual, with both are actually wiped out. So Vertex now in the possession of the flag, and it seems like they are going to be gaining some tickets for themselves. Virtual team only 1 ticket away from getting the points, so that pretty much means that Vertex needs to hold the flag now all the way to the end, or lose this specific round.
Yes, Vertex is well placed. They're taking care of this particular side of the point. Also, Magna was flanking Zabuka with the tank rolling on enemies. Right in the middle, at the village crossroad. We can call it, let's say, the B courtyard or the main road. Crossroad. Shota.
Virtual team with
It's
the point.
time. Yes. Nice for virtual team. GG.
So it's now up for Vertex to, can they make this specific map into a draw, or will virtual team walk away with the victory?
Yes. So indeed, the draw is possible. 44-40, so very close. The kill feed, nice for Legolas, 36-32. Dallas 30-25. On the set, it was pretty much, again, 1 more point for virtual team at the end. 6 tickets still made by Vertex, so it was kind of close. Great push by both. Indeed, the tank of Vertex get it, yeah, the other team. But both great 1v1 for the tank, but virtual team indeed managed to win. Also to kill the tank. Yes, Lauren. Switching side, we're gonna see. Yes, also we have matches on NPC. Very well said, Semp.
Yes, so BFNations Division on Incursions definitely is not happening only on PlayStation 4. There's definitely divisions going on all of the platforms, all 3 of the platforms, on 2 different regions. So in total there's actually 6 different divisions going on. And some of them is even divided more into Division 1, Division 2 and Division 3. But
Yes.
there's definitely different games going on, but we'll be only on the streaming side at least focusing on the Division 1 games.
Division 1, yes. But it's all good. I mean, there's a lot of still a big thanks in the name of all the players for all this organization. That's still very nice. And yes, indeed, Division 1 for us, but still very nice for everyone, even those who are not streaming. Legolas, come on, reloading. Already threw a grenade with the side weapon. I think he jumped before in front of an enemy. Huh? Yes, we saw them now. So Opus got a double kill.
Yeah, Opus was just waiting around in the corner for the virtual team to push for the flag and gets 2 kills out of it, and virtual team still has the players on the flag itself, so they're taking it for themselves. Although it was just surrendered by Vertex, who actually managed to get some bodies on the flag due to the Opus's spawn beacons.
Yep. Perfect smile, flanking with the Matson, Zabuka, waiting with the tank behind the tank of the map. They're still there on this kind of a great spot, you know. There's putting pressure, covering in gold and capping the flag. I mean, they try. Still a lot of pressure for the red team, so yeah, someone need to go on the second stage of this point. Up the stairs, here we go. You have to kill some enemies to capture. Miles with the mortar. Long range.
So one more player from the virtual team on the flag and he gets taken out too. So now Team Vertex with the possession of the flag, or at least trying to go for it. We'll see if virtual team actually has time to still get to the flag or not.
If you have seen the play of Opus, kill the enemies, going towards the house, going down this little corner, going back. It's kind of 2 times you make this pattern and it works at each time. Spartacus get a kill now on the enemy tank, so first time we see, I don't know, but yeah, we see this tank now. 1v1 win by Vertex on the tank side, still covering the angle. Opposite and put a beacon where we stay pretty much most of the time on this sector. So here we go for Vertex. This is their strategy. Seem to work. Waiting for the enemies. Indeed, the enemies at the top of the staircase wait a little bit before to go down there. Well,
okay, it seems like virtual team tank actually got a kill by running over an enemy. If I saw that correctly there.
It was. It was.
Yeah, the flag is now under control of virtual team and Vertex needs to go all the way from their spawn. They definitely have time to make a coordinated push here, so they don't need to be running into it straight away, but at the same time time is running out, so
yeah.
It seems like this push at least was prevented.
Vertex Mana was trying to get Zebuka, but it wasn't a nice try. Zodiac Killer in this house. I love this house to put beacon. Indeed, it just put a beacon, so well, yes, this is, you know, even the Division 2 and 3 and casual player know this. This is a good strategy for everyone, putting a beacon there. So EV core, second floor. You see a first enemy. Will he be able to get him?
Shot.
Yes, he is. Yes.
Virtual
Hello,
only 2 tickets away.
Yes.
Vertex managed to get all the bodies on the flag and get the flag for themselves, so it's again time for them to try to keep the flag on themselves for the rest of the game, or otherwise they are on really thin ice to actually try to get a draw out of this match. But if Team Vertex is able to hold the flag during the all the way to the 10th ticket, then they'll be making it to the draw. But I'm saying if they'll be losing this flag from this point on, then they most likely are going to be losing the whole map.
We're maybe gonna have to use more of this corner strategy up. Another can spawn there. Magna going for the tank, but getting back. Does he throw a grenade? Probably, but we didn't see. To the staircase. Getting killed by EB core.
Interesting drop shot by Levicor, because technically drop out of the stairs and that way managed to distract the enemy's aim. Vertex still on the possession of the flag though.
Yes. So Zebuka rushing at Spartacus. Spartacus managed to do some damage and getting back on the point. So Team Vertex actually get back to 7 versus 8. We may see a tiebreaker of the tiebreaker. EB Core revive his teammate, so we're gonna see a flank from Legolas and Solak Killer, sorry. Wow. No, Opus, no this corner since the beginning of the round, guys. This is strategy, so he get the... okay, well, it was a revive, a smoke, and 2 teammate versus 1, but great defense, let's see, by Opus.
This is getting really tough now. So the flag is at the moment being captured by Virtual Team, and both of the teams are 2 tickets away from getting the point.
Yes. Very well said. Honestly, guys, it's pretty much close to be tie of the tie.
virtual team now on the burn. And it was prevented again by Vertex. So Vertex now with the possession of the flag and managed to wipe out pretty much all the inventory by Virtual. So now it's looking bad for Virtual. This might be ending in a draw, indeed.
It's in a draw, guys.
It's a draw.
Of the tiebreaker. After switching around the tiebreaker, yes, Toga, what a game. It was cool. Indeed, it was fun. 52 to 50 on the ticket, still 4 for the final score. And on the leaderboard, great kill by both teams. Great kill by Legolas on its C42, just by the way. But still, it's a teamwork. This and you see, it's a great proof of that. You see the very last sector, last point was 10 versus 8. So 4v4, guys, drawn.
Yeah, the first map ends into a draw, but we still have the second map to see who will be actually taking the win of this specific match.
Yeah. It's 2 maps, but honestly, it's a draw in the first one.
Yeah, Sempiternal asking on the chat what will happen to the bets if the match will be ending in a draw. Well, then the winning option is draw, and the individuals who actually betted on draw would be taking on the part from the betting. So yeah, draw is always the option there to be betted on if the match can end on a draw. So this is still completely anyone's game for anyone to win.
Indeed. So if they draw, they draw the first map. There's 2 maps. So the coin.
Yeah, if no one betted on draw and draw will be the outcome of the whole match, then yeah, the battle coins are lost by anyone.
Yeah.
Or
if
everyone.
The other map is draw. Yeah.
If that happens, but there is still both of the teams have the chance to take the win.
Yeah. Honestly, there's like 3 draw and like a couple of dozen, maybe 100 of matches. I mean, I don't know. Thanks for the follow. Sear Field. We're between the rounds, so welcome to the chat. We're next round of this match, so the second map. The classification. No classification in private server. Not the BFN points. I mean, oh, the scoreboard. Well, it's a draw, so it counts for.
Yes, the fandom, they are technically fighting over the overall match result. And the match result can be the win for the team, or it can be draw, or it can be a loss for the team. So it's overall where they're only fighting for the match result. And the match result is based on 2 matches, or 2 maps in a match. If that makes any sense.
Very well said. 2 map to win. In this tournament, draw is possible. Boom. Simple, clear, efficient. No, well said, Kira. Thank for this light on every aspect at so many times. Also, you give help sometime in the Division Assistant channel, which is awesome. Pretty much people see you there too. So it was referring to, okay, yeah.
We're happy that there was no match scheduled starting 10 minutes from here, so we definitely have time to stream this match all the way through.
Cool.
And if anyone didn't catch it already, we will be playing the second map on Giant Shadow Redux / Incursions. And in this game mode, it's of course not only about the team that captures the flag or holds the flag, it's more also about the kills and squad wipes and destroying the enemy tank. So it seems like we were waiting for one more player to join the server and we'll be starting it off. It seems like Sir Feed IP is, thanks for the follow 4 minutes ago.
Mm.
Interesting name. The end of it, IP. Wonder if that's meant to be pronounced as that, or is it IP? I am quite sure it will be the former, but never know.
Maybe it's LP Airfield. Well,
You should always assume in the internet that they're trying to troll you.
Oh, well. No worries, the match will still happen. The 5 sales will be streaming. Yes, indeed. It's a very good point, and probably. Surely, this is both team on Division 1, and we prioritize Division 1 for the match of the tournament. So, yeah.
What platform is that match happening? Toga Power asking with the chat.
It's a PlayStation 4 match.
Which division?
Division 1.
I don't think DeFi eSports is in Division 1 on... Oh, you mean like North America PlayStation? Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright, I don't think we have a streamer available for the...
North America team now. Huh?
I don't think we have a streamer available for the North American PlayStation side, unfortunately.
We'll try to fix the setting. It's no, we have to stream some. Well, hell, I can.
Anyway, later on today we'll be streaming one Xbox and one PC game from the North American region, so those will be streamed later on tonight.
Oh, so you mean you're not gonna stream North American matches for PlayStation 4?
It doesn't mean that, but not this weekend, no.
Okay. Okay, no, not this weekend. No, I know. Yeah.
So, we're off to start with the second map. And the scoreboard, as you see, is totally blank still. The previous map did end up in a draw.
I'll fix those wounds. For you, first aid. I'll deal with those wounds if you like.
So Vertex here almost able to capture the flag, but the last player from them was just killed on the burn area, so virtual team capturing the flag at the moment. DROELOE there getting a bit jumped off by his teammate, and Vertex did manage to get the majority on the flag though, so the actual flag hasn't really been on anyone's possession yet. It seems like Virtual Team is looking out which side they'll be making their push into the actual flag. Yeah, it seems like Pegboard and the tank managed to push in. Pegboard has been killed though.
Yeah.
And the tank seems to be in trouble and gets taken out.
Wow. Oh, the beacon got up. It's an insane battle in the house. It was basically a 2v2. Win by Team Vertex.
Yes, and Virtual Team is getting all the way to spawn from their base. Vertex looking really strong at the start of the second map.
So Vertex Smile versus Core at the Pegboard. Vertex Smile got him.
It's grenades for them!
I wonder if sempiternal you mean the feature that you might have in some of the Android phones at least, that you actually allow you to have two apps open simultaneously in your screen. My phone doesn't do that, but I wish it would. And man die, thanks for the follow.
Really good push by Magna. Okay, sweeper kill versus Shota. Ding, thanks for the follow indeed. Magna by the Pegboard, dodging.
Last infantry player alive on the actual flag for Vertex and gets taken out, so
Yeah.
now it's time for Virtual Team to gain some points for themselves. Assuming that they can hold the flag.
We have taken objective butter.
The objective is ours! Good work!
So Vertex is going for the flag from two different directions. From the reverse side they're actually pushing for the flag, and it seems like from the... well, what side would you be calling this? But Miles is actually using the mortar from there, so...
Yes. Back
seems to be a
outside,
coordinated
well.
attack. And they seem to have cleared the flag itself. Legolas, the only player for the Virtual Team alive, even close to the flag, if we don't count the tank itself, but... yeah, it's time for Virtual Team again to do a bit of a regrouping before they push to the flag, and they were so close, only one to get away from getting the point, and they're still able to do it with a kill, but at this point I'm quite sure Vertex is trying to hide, and they're not trying to risk it to get killed anyway. So they're definitely taking it slow, and yeah, they secured the point, and all the tickets that Virtual Team managed to do that, yeah, they're gone now, so Virtual Team was really close to getting the point, but really nice job by Vertex in preventing that to happen.
For you.
Yes. Indeed. Oh. Shotgun's reload. No, Vertex can have the... it's 4-0 for them on the point, so Honestly, for the second map, they're very well started. Virtual team is about to have Bravo sector and staying there and unlocking Charlie if they want to keep the pressure, but I guess they will stay on Bravo maybe in just and
Ooh,
Spartacus again versus Ibuka.
that was close. Both of the tanks were really down on health there, and
Yeah.
it was just Sapkuya who managed to get the kill. Pegboard didn't see Miles there, even though he ran right next to him.
No, he didn't see him at all. It was let's say a nice patient kill by Miles. Now he's taking coverage behind the pilewood, this famous pilewood on this sector. Even Zabuka with the tank don't see his ear throw. You have a lot of job on the house. Going enemies, Magna flanking and get the kill with an anti-tank grenade. So that was very nice. Nice play by Magna. Team Vertex is about to getting back on this flag or what? Yep, capping it.
Yeah, the class, I've totally forgotten the name that the what was that? The Magna is using here. The one, is it Shock Assault? I'm not too sure, but anyway, with the 80 grenades and limpets, and if you're managed to get right next to the enemy tank, you are pretty much going to be getting the kill there. If you hit the limpet and then with both 80 grenades, so those do a lot of damage against a light tank. So it's interesting to see compared to the vanilla battlefield, where the so-called assault class is really devastating against the enemy vehicles with the combination of limpets and 80 grenades.
Indeed, the limpet required more effort to get rid of the tank. You cannot just throw 2 anti-tank and 4 rockets and it's done. So, no, great balance for this class. The sweeper, also it was the 80 class with the sweeper. It's a lot of people choose this particular weapon. Nice push by Vertex in the house. They get rid of everything, even the beacon, even the revive. The team is just flashing out. So Vertex 5-1. They're in the middle of Bravo. They are able to push and put pressure on Alpha, but mainly I think even great team as we see now often stay on one point and be sure to maintain their momentum. EB Core go for a flank by this famous Pilewood. It's going to be a 1v1 versus Smile. And he got in.
Gets taken out though. And it seems like Vertex is going to be running away with 6 points to 1 on the first half. They're only 1 ticket away from doing that and they just got it. So now it's definitely looking good for Team Vertex.
Yes, yes.
They're technically only 2 points away from taking the win on this whole match. And we'll see if Virtual Team is able to answer to that.
I guess, I don't know. I mean, strong first half for Team Vertex. So yeah, first round to 8, only 2 points. Well, maybe if Virtual Team is able to start in force and maintain their advantage, and only allow, let's say, maybe 1 point during this whole step. Well, this is a lot of work for Virtual Team indeed. But maybe.
Definitely on the 4th set, it was really well played by Vertex to get past on tickets and actually get the win on there. And while Virtual was only 1 ticket away from getting the point there, yeah, they did really play it smart for themselves. After they got the flag, then they basically just hid behind everything and tried not to die, and that worked out. They managed to get the point from against a team that was at that moment in a upper hand.
Yeah. So, Gussie, I'll do it. I'll check, my friend. I'll check. I'll try. I'll be watching this and on Discord. That's real multitask on map. Okay, I see your comment. Me neither. I can. Samped, we're all jealous of your cell phone. Here we go. Both team. Bravo sector. This is one side is the river side basically, and the other, let's say, is the road side of the house or the back alley side. So yeah, Magna's taking the house side. 2v1 we're gonna see. First of the match, Legolas. Yeah, Legolas and Ibikor got rid of him. Opus in this house. So okay, Opus is a spot for this map. Let's see how it's gonna work. Shut out inside. And oh,
Nice kill.
crazy. Yeah, nice kill. I mean, yeah.
So the situation has to be explained here so that Vertex, they only need to get 1 point and they're already guaranteed to have a draw out of this match. But Virtual Team technically needs to get all 6 points to get to the same position.
Yes. So far, so good. For the first, let's say, point. Yes, this is a lot of work for Virtual Team, but they may be able to get those points back. The tank is behind the Pegboard, kind of awesomely protected by the layout. The blue team is far. Enemies are kind of spread, even if they're not on the point.
Magna is behind enemy lines here.
Yeah.
He's
Kind
not
of
the
alone.
squad leader here, so his teammates are not able to spawn on him, but at least he is rocking with the Shark Assault class, so he is able to do some damage against the tank, which he might be doing in a second. We'll just follow him. Yes, so he waits until the enemy team is repairing the tank. Oh, gets the kill and destroys the tank. So really well played by Magna, waiting out behind the enemy lines and taking out the tank, and now their Vertex is able to push onto the flag with their tank themselves.
So we be caught with a nice kill on Miles, pushing, going to revive on his teammate. So it gave a little bit of pressure, but Virtual Team is starting to get the point back. Yeah.
Take the medical path.
So they have gotten already 1 ticket on this specific half, and they're about to get their second point. So we'll see if they'll be able to actually come all the way to tied. 6-3.
So you may be right, Lawrence. We're gonna see a tiebreaker on those, and after that, even now, but it's maybe possible. Honestly, great job by Virtual Team so far. 6-3 now. The point is equal. I feel like in Vertex start to be angry. Like they only have 2 points to cap. So there we go.
Yeah, I'm starting to see why
out.
these two teams were actually neck to neck on the seeding tournament. Just 1 position away from each other, so the skill level is pretty darn close here in this specific match.
Oh, nice kill by Magna versus the Puka with his famous sweeper. 80 assault, 80 shot class, 80 assault. Again,
Misses majority of the shots.
We have taken objective.
but it's
Did not get the
difficult
kill.
through the smoke indeed. No, but he managed. Oh,
Gets 1.
nope.
And Vertex only 1 to get away from getting the
7.
guaranteed draw
Yes.
out of this match. We'll see how they'll be playing. It seems like they'll be getting the last ticket out of there. Oh, they actually got it with a kill, I guess.
Here we go. Here we go. Well said, Chaos. Here we go.
But as you might have seen there, at the very end of that set, Team Vertex went again hiding, since they knew that they had the upper hand on the flag, and they were only looking for that flag to be finalized with the capture, or happening to get a kill, and they would have gotten the point. And yeah, they just hit away and got the kill and got the point. So now it's the Vertex must be really relieved at this point, because they have already guaranteed a draw for themselves. So now it's only for the virtual team up to get those 4 points that they're still able to get and make this game overall into a draw. But that's definitely a lot of work compared to only 1 point that Vertex needs to do, which is only 3 tickets away from that. So 1 ticket away from that. So it seems like, yeah, we are in the end of this match.
Here we go.
Vertex running away with the win.
Well deserved. In fact, 8-3 on this point, even if it was a draw on the first map. So here we go. Now Vertex win by, wow, by half of a round. Nice job. That was really nice. Great push by virtual teams.
Definitely an interesting match to be spectating here, especially the first
Yeah.
map. And definitely on the second map too, there was definitely a huge strategical plays by Team Vertex.
Great push by the tank, 10 and 6. Great push by Spartacus, 20 kills for Miles. And also great, let's say, teamwork for virtual team for all those 3 points they have. But yeah, this is a win by Vertex. Well done. GG, guys.
And again, there was 2 times when virtual team was really close on getting the point, but Vertex, with a smart play, managed to prevent that happening, and pretty much secured the points how they are now.
Yeah, they, in fact, kind of 2 push. It was 8-3, but the last 2 points was win by also. But still great push, honestly, by everyone. So yeah, they're getting back for the position. Nice, Sam. Yeah, GG, guys. As Cyr said, Indies, what's up, all again? Red Bull, GG. Do we have an interview?
Like the last actually said that he would be available for the interview. I'm still making sure that he's still up for it. But yeah, I think we'll be taking a few-minute break here to see if he'll be joining and so on. So yeah, catch you guys in a bit.
Yes.
And welcome back for the interview. And today we have Legolas here from the team, virtual team. And well, first of all, GG's has to be said, especially from the Sinai Desert King of the Hill game mode. What were your thoughts during the final round on the second half of the match?
Mhm. I cannot recall any particular thoughts, but we were very stressed. We had a very bad start, and we managed to pull back a bit. We managed to pull back 3 rounds in a row, although we didn't secure a win. And it was a bit stressful situation, and we managed to win the first tiebreaker, and it was even stressful during the second half of the tiebreaker.
Indeed. So yeah, definitely you were neck to neck, so to say, and it was interesting to see that the team from the specific side was always winning that specific sector, even though on the actual rounds it was the side was different than on the overall or overtime rounds. It was the other side was winning, but interesting that the teams were mirroring each other on the actual outcome of each sector. So do you think the Sinai Desert, especially on the King of the Hill game mode, is there definitely a stronger side for each of the sector for which team would be winning it usually?
I think I don't think there is a particularly strong side for Sinai Desert, but well, it played like there was always particular side that won every set, so maybe there's something in it.
Yeah, definitely. At least if we would be looking only that specific match that we saw today, it could be said that there's a stronger side. But we have also seen other kind of results in different matches, so it's not clear to say only based on this specific map. Just asking your thoughts on it. So, Giant's Shadow then. What happened there?
Long story short, we were outplayed. We were significantly outplayed. We couldn't. I had no view on the moves on the Vertex team, but well, they were just better.
Indeed. So yeah, there was 2 situations.
They managed.
Yeah,
I mean, maybe from my point of view, their teamwork was a bit better. They stick closer to each other. They could cooperate more efficiently than we did.
Indeed. So on the Giant Shadow, there was 2 specific sets. I think it was the 4th one and maybe the 7th or 6th. Anyway, there was those 2 sets where that you were really close in getting the actual point there, and you were only like 1 or 2 tickets away from getting the point. But at that point, Vertex actually got past you and actually secured the point for themselves. So at least from our point of view, it seemed like Vertex actually, those points, they went really stationary and tried to secure that they're not going to be dying and giving those tickets for you. So what were your thoughts in those specific situations there? So close getting the point, but still managed to not do it.
I cannot recall correctly. I think we weren't happy about it, that those points slipped from us by a very narrow margin. But it was just it was slightly stressful. Like you're very close to capturing a point, and then it slips away by a margin of 1 or 2 kills.
Indeed. Yeah, I think I'm out of questions for now. So, sir, would you want to be asking something?
Honestly, I appreciate both teams to see play. You asked very good question, Chaos. No, that was up. I think it was very great. Well answered. Also, some questions are precise. For me, it was a pleasure to see both teams play. So a simple big thanks to you, Legolas, for being there for these matches with you and your team, for this interview too. To all the people also that was there. So yeah, it was honestly, it was no, I don't have any, but that was in short, and to everyone.
So, well, usually we have given the free word for the person we're interviewing. So go ahead, Legolas, if you want to say anything for the viewers or anything.
I don't think I have anything significant to say.
Not to say hi for the mom or anything.
No.
All right. Then. Well,
okay. Cheers for everyone.
Yeah. Thanks for joining me to the interview.
Yeah. Thank you.
So that was that. So we have still 2 matches going on later on tonight, and those would be, first of all, the Xbox teams, Team Requiem versus Apex Predators will be happening on later on tonight. And I assume that would be happening in about 3.5 hours, if I'm correct with the timing.
Yeah.
And after that, we'll be
Exactly,
having the Storm Tiger team versus Omniscient. And that will be a PC side of the Division 1. So those are the matches that will be happening later on tonight. And I hope to see every one of you spectating that, unless it's too late for you. Anyway.
Big thanks to all. Big thanks to the chat, and see you later.
Yep. Thanks for tuning in.
Indeed.